It's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats Now, we're going inside the newest location of Box Street all day. Plus, we're taking you inside South Barbecue here in the Alamo City, because this is how Texas Eats right now. Now we're here in San Antonio between the far west side and the far northwest side, right in between at the portico at Shane Field, and we're gonna go inside the newest location of Box Street all day. This is their third location in the Alamo City. We're gonna go into the kitchen, check out how they're making their popular dishes, plus we get to go in the dining room and dive in. Let's go check it out. Joining us now in the kitchen is kitchen manager Nicole Marshall. Thank you so much for having us.
Thank you for coming. We appreciate it.
Now, you're going to be showing us one of the more popular items on the menu right now, all made from scratch, all made in-house. And this is also one of my favorite items. It's French toast, but you do it your way. So what kind of bread do you have and how does it get made?
So, like you said, French toast, universal. Who doesn't like French toast? We do a little spin on it. This is our house-made milk bread. Ooh. So the beauty of a milk bread is the way that it's cooked, it's just super, it holds its moisture. So it stays super soft and it's a little bit sweeter. So right out of the gate, you got that extra sweetness added to it. So like I said, we do a little bit different with the milk bread.
Yeah.
And then all we do, this is our homemade French toast mix.
Give me a secret. What's one secret you could share?
And there's never too much vanilla.
Oh, okay. That's a good one. I like that. Never too much. Yeah.
Don't forget your vanilla. So all we're gonna do is dip it in here. We're gonna give it a nice little squeeze to make sure that it absorbs.
That's like a legitimate sponge right there. Look at that thing. Yeah.
So that's, like I said, that's the beauty of the milk bread is she's real soft, she's real moist. She's gonna hold everything in.
Love that.
So once we do that, we tray it up. We're gonna take this and we're gonna put it in.
Okay, so this is different right here. I like that.
So we bake it first. This just helps keep it like nice and soft.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it can be like a little too tough when you pull it out.
Sure.
So after that, we typically throw it on the griddle, but I'm gonna pull it down right here so you guys see what it looks like. It's cooked off now.
So this, after the oven, you would throw it onto the griddle just to get that crust on the outside. We
want this color that's on it right now, that really comes from the griddle. So we'll throw it on there. It's like 5 seconds, literally just for color. Most of the cooking process happens in here.
Nice.
We hit it right here for the color, and then this is where the magic happens.
Loving it.
So the strawberry cheesecake French toast, we're gonna start by lathering the plate with our cheesecake mousse.
Do it.
Made.
Anytime you can lather on some cheesecake mousse.
Look at this.
I'm loving that. Yeah, here we go.
We're going so nice and thick, right? Woo! Nice and thick. It's not a cheesecake French toast if you don't have a cheesecake mousse.
At this point, you could just eat the plate.
You 100% could.
I think that's what you can do.
So you got the cheesecake mousse there. We're gonna pick this up. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this into a triangle. All right, and we're gonna plate it nice and pretty. Going down. Right on, we don't want it on top of the mousse. You really want to be able to see that mousse. So we've got her plated right there.
So 3 pieces, 3 halves.
3 pieces. It's gonna fill you up.
Oh my gosh.
Plenty.
I was like already, I was satisfied with 2. You throw it on the 3. We're getting wild.
You're gonna have your fill on this. All right, next up. This is strawberry jam. Our strawberry jam is made in-house. Mostly everything here is made in-house.
Nice.
So strawberry jam takes about 3 to 4 hours to make. It's a really slow cook, but it's worth the wait. So strawberry jam right here, we're gonna take nice ladle.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That's the magic right there.
Right there. We're gonna go one more time. All right,
that's
covered,
right?
My
gosh.
Right?
I mean, I want this for my birthday cake.
This is not for the faint of heart.
You gotta have a strong heart to eat that. Yeah, this is great.
Next, in-house streusel. So it's graham cracker, it's butter, it's cinnamon. It's super healthy, guys. It's super healthy.
Oh my God, I love. Yeah, this is incredible.
This is that beach body right there. All right.
Nobody says what beach you're going to. Or,
exactly.
Yeah.
Now, final element. You got your powdered sugar right here. Because why not, right?
You got like a cheesecake base on the bottom. You've got the French toast. We've got this beautiful crunch layer that's added, the powdered sugar, and all the strawberry goodness.
Yes.
You're getting that sweetness, the acidity. You're combining this all into the ultimate bite. Now, this is just one dish.
Yes.
So stay tuned. Coming up, we're gonna go into the dining room. There's gonna be more dishes you're gonna be bringing out from out of the kitchen. These are gonna be absolutely mind-blowing. We're here over at Box Street all day, new location. Stay tuned, we got a lot more coming up. This is how Texas Eats. Now we're here in San Antonio off Ashby to go inside of a barbecue spot that's been in the Alamo City for almost a decade, and now they got this new home. We're gonna go in there, see how they're smoking it up, trimming up all their barbecue, and we get to dive in. Let's see what they got on the menu at South Barbecue. Joining us now is owner Pitmaster Andrew Samia. Thank you so much for having us out.
Of course.
Here. Now, man, this is huge. It's a new spot. But I mean, Dignity Meats. You have the other South Barbecue and Kitchen in San Antonio. What does it mean to have this place here?
Yeah, you know, we're just really blessed that really awesome company, Headwall Investments, kind of took a chance on us, and they found this beautiful property and renovated it for us, and kind of took a vision that I've had that I've been working on for a little while and brought it to life.
And a big part of that is what we're seeing right here. This is a giant rotisserie smoker.
Yeah.
You're going to let us see what it looks like on the inside right here.
Yeah.
Now, this thing is loaded up just for like the next day or so, but you also have this pit right behind us. I mean, you can cook up some barbecue here.
Yeah, so this is your traditional offset smoker. You know, this is what most people in Texas are using, really traditional. The beauty of this is it's still an offset cooker, so you've got your firebox offset of the cooking chamber, but it uses a little bit of technology where it's still 100% wood burning, and then it's a big old rotisserie, and it just kind of cooks and rotates, and everything kind of like self-based as the briskets are dripping on each other, and just makes like a really, really amazingly tender, juicy product.
I'm telling you, you're making me hungry already right here. Now, we're going to be looking at some bites later in the show, but right now, you're actually going to show us how you prepare a brisket, how you trim
Absolutely,
one up,
yes,
right?
sir.
All right, let's do it.
It's my favorite thing to do. Let's do it.
All right, now we're here in the kitchen. Now, Andrew, you have a brisket right here for us.
Yep.
Is this a prime brisket? Is anything special about this one?
Yeah, this is prime brisket. It's the breed is a cross between an Angus and a heifer cattle, so it's just got a really good beefy flavor, a lot of good marbling, and they trim up pretty nice. So first thing is I'm going to take out this really hard piece of fat right here. We like to really kind of get it to a nice even shape, even thickness throughout as much as possible, so that it cooks all the same. You know, we're just going to try to take off any of the stuff that we're not going to want to serve. Next thing I'm going to do is clean up this edge here.
You guys got to check this out. That's beautiful marbling right there.
This is 2 parts black pepper to 1 part kosher salt. And we like to make all of our seasoning in a big batch and then season the meat right in the bus tub. Just kind of helps keep things clean, and then you don't waste any seasoning as well. And so you just kind of give it a hefty coat. So yeah, so we take it off, give it a little shake, make sure you get the excess seasoning off, and that's really all she wrote. You know, like a lot of people will add other ingredients or use binders or stuff like that, but
straight up.
Yeah, you know, like this is good quality beef, and we really want the flavor of the beef to come through, and you just really want the pepper and obviously the salt to do its job and to season the meat, but the flavor and the bark, you know, is where the pepper is going to come into play. So
well, I tell you what,
that's it.
This looks fantastic. Thanks for showing us how you do
yes,
it.
sir.
Now, we've seen it getting smoked, we've seen it getting prepared. Now it's time to eat it. So coming up here on Texas Eats Now, we're going to go out to the dining room. We're going to munch on a bunch of great bites, get some drinks. I mean, because this is how Texas does barbecue.
Got you, brother. Yes, sir, of course.
Mark, nothing says summertime like hanging out in some nice chairs. We got the grass under our feet.
Can you believe it?
Oh, this is nice.
We got a Maverick behind. We've got, I don't want to say what's in those cups.
Hey, they don't need to know.
The audience doesn't need to know that. David, this is the Maverick. This is such a cool little vehicle. This is a beautifully designed vehicle inside and out. Everybody loves this vehicle. I never meet a customer that gets a Maverick that isn't in love with it. It's totally designed on the inside to where, you know, there's holders for everything. Everything's perfectly designed. $499 down, $399 a month on our option plan program. I know, it's hard to believe.
That's a great deal.
Yeah, it's just, and then one time I was in Arizona with another couple. We went to the airport and we had 3 golf bags and like 6 suitcases, and we could put them all in the back of the Maverick, which is amazing to me.
Well, I think that's what the cool part is like you need utility, so you get the truck. You want fuel economy, so you get the truck.
Oh yeah, you will pass up a lot of Valero stations. I promise you. If you drive this truck, you will pass up a lot of Strait of Hormuz gas. I tell you, that.
We're passing it up, baby.
You will pass it up.
Now, right behind us, this one right here is decked out. It's got all the fixings on here, which is other things that you can add as well.
Yeah, we have a great accessory department. We're a distributor for Ranch Hand, so you can buy Ranch Hand products at a little bit discount compared to maybe somewhere else. We've got all kinds of accessories, as you can see. I'm probably going to be doing a little whatever you call that. Surfboard.
Paddleboarding?
Paddleboarding, yeah. So I was trying to think of
I had to think about it
paddleboarding.
too.
I'll probably be doing that a little bit later,
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we got all kinds of accessories. We can wrap them all into your loan too. That's the cool part.
Oh.
So if you're getting like 2.9 financing, you don't have to come out of pocket for your accessories. We put it into the loan. So it's a sweet deal.
That is a sweet deal.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. So you can wrap all the extra accessories in. You can come out here. You can check out the accessory department. You can also look at the Mavericks. They have a lot of different ones on the lot. You can go online, jordanford.com. But you know what? If you come out here and you're chilling, you're going to end up driving away in one of these. And they're not full of hot air out here, I'll tell you that. This is just regular air. Welcome back to Texas Eats Now. We are here at Box Street all day, their newest location here outside of 1604. And joining us right now is Nicole Marshall, the kitchen manager. And earlier in the show, you were showing us how you put together the French toast.
Yes.
Now this thing is loaded. Now I have to say this, cheesecake mousse. That's the craziest thing. And it looks like cake icing on the bottom there. And you can see on the top, look how many layers of strawberries you have. I have to dive in before we talk about anything else. I just want to get a little corner piece right here because I can imagine you're going to get some good crust. Actually, you know what? Look at that interior.
Right?
What am I doing? We're going to go for the interior right here because you have all of that. Look how, like you said, it's tender.
Yes.
I'm going to go for someone
nice
mousse.
and airy, right?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got to come out here and try this one. If you love sweets, you like French toast, here we go. I'm going to try it.
Not too sweet. It's like perfect, right?
That's probably, I'm going to throw it out there. It's probably the best thing you can get for a sweet breakfast item in the city of San Antonio. That is so tender. And the strawberries, the flavor that you got, like you said, it's not too sweet. The cheesecake mousse is like this kind of almost like a nice little sour blend. So you're getting the crunch from the exterior, soft and tender, a little sour, a little sweet. Beautiful, loving this one. Gotta try that. Now in the front, pancakes, but what's on top?
So flapjacks are one of our newer items. These have been incredibly popular. So we do a blueberry butter, a blueberry whipped butter, and then a blueberry compote on top. And just like our strawberry, the blueberry compote also made in-house.
Wow. Okay. These are like just working so well. This sounds crazy. I want both of them combined together into the ultimate bite.
You want that blueberry cheesecake, strawberry French? Okay. Okay.
I want all of this in one. I'm in heaven right now. Now, this over here, this is like it's a sandwich, but it's loaded up and it's a little different than anything I've ever seen. What do you got going on here?
So if you want to go more for the savory side of things, we've got our breakfast sandwich, and the bun is also milk bread. So you'll see a theme here. There's milk bread. We've got American cheese on the bottom. You got 2 hashies. We do a rosette egg, so it's a nice pretty egg that looks like a rose, and then we do a spicy mayo on top, and then that's your breakfast sandwich.
Now, this right here, the chilaquiles, I feel like that is, to me, when I think of Box Street, when I think of these items that are so popular, I want the loaded one right here with the chicken, and then you have all the toppings on there. And this, to me, this is like the dish to get here, but I'm sure that you guys, you love building these things out, and you put some different sauces and things, so what is this one here?
So don't tell my guys on GARM that we're talking about this, because they already do so many of these on the weekend. But chilaquiles, we've got our house-made tostadas, house-made salsa verde. We top it with queso fresco, which is hard to see right here, but you get queso fresco, sour cream, egg any way you want it. House-made pickled onions. We added the hot fried chicken to this.
I'm telling y'all, treat yourself and get this right here. You also have 2 cocktails right behind us, the bar. This is a full bar, and you guys can get the drinks, you get the mimosas, you can hang out, and it also pairs well with the sandwich that's right here. What's going on with this one?
Black and Chicken Club, very popular. So Black and Chicken Club, if you're not in the mood for your sweet or your breakfast foods, we've got a little bit of everything here. That's the beauty of Box Street. Whatever you want, we've got it. Black and Chicken Club is seasoned with our blackened seasoning. It's got guac spread on it. It's got jammy tomatoes, pickles, Dijonnaise, bacon, and then it's got our sourdough bread.
And you can get the lattes, you can get the cappuccinos, and then you also have 2 drinks right here.
Yes.
Now these are coffee drinks, but you can get them any way that you want.
Any way you want.
Box Street all day. Now, this location at the Portico, it just opened up, so make sure you come on out here. You bring your friends, you bring your family. Everybody can win here on the menu. And stay tuned, we got a lot more coming up, but I I gotta dive in here. You tell me egg any way you want, all the toppings. I gotta get a little bit of this action. Nicole, you rock. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you so much for coming.
No, this is how Texas eats. That's a big piece of chicken. Welcome back to Texas Eats Now. We're here at South Barbecue in San Antonio. Joining us right now, owner pitmaster Andrew Samia, and right in front of us, man, we got 3 cocktails, we got some drinks behind us, and then we also have right here the plate of goods. This is why everybody should come out here. Now, I want to start right here. We saw the brisket getting trimmed, we saw it in the smoker, but now you have a plate right here, and you have a little bit of the lean, and you got some marble on here as well.
Yes, sir.
And we saw you preparing it. You got the salt, you got the pepper, but what truly makes your brisket stand out?
Nowadays, a lot of people wrap their briskets either in foil or butcher paper. We utilize something called the foil boat because it leaves the top fully exposed throughout the entire cook. So the bark gets nice and crunchy while the bottom stays tender, and then we reserve a lot of the juices there. I like to say it's almost like an aggressively salty, peppery bark and very, very crunchy and very kind of like that luscious fat that just kind of like melts in your mouth.
And it's super juicy. It holds its shape, and you have a beautiful bark on there like you were mentioning, and that's part of that seasoning process. Now, to balance out all the fat, you have some acidity on the side as well.
Exactly.
How's pickles?
Yeah, we make our own pickles or pickled red onions. A lot of our sides are going to be vinegar or mustard forward. On their own, they might be a little strong, but you just really want to, with the fatty, rich brisket or any of the meats, you really want some acid to kind of go with that. So.
And then right here, you got these ribs. And now the sauce on the side, are you recommending the sauce with the rib?
The ribs are finished with a little bit of sauce, but so if you want a little extra.
Okay, so this sauce goes on the rib already.
It does, yes,
all
sir,
right,
just
so
a little bit.
What kind of sauce is this?
Homemade sauce, really, really simple. It's got ketchup, brown sugar, apple cider vinegar, a lot of black pepper again. Being in Texas, we are black pepper forward. Our pork rub does have a little bit more seasoning. We've got our Cajun spice in there, as well as some white sugar.
Going for
Cheers,
the pork
brother.
ribs. Cheers. Oh man, nice little tug. Comes right off the bone. Really, really nice bright sauce on the side, and then the peppery forward goodness. It's spicy, but in the sense of using spices, and it's beautiful. Nice tender texture on the meat as well. That is a great bite, man.
Thank you.
And
man,
what I like too is that nothing is overly smoked. It's a nice balance, but you get to appreciate the protein.
Yep, just a nice light, mild smoke.
Talking about not too overpowering. This one looks like it's going to be a flavor bomb. What do you have going on with this nacho?
So this was something actually that we had brought back from our location that we had in Weather Souls. You'd come out there with me a few years ago.
Yeah.
And we here at this location, we definitely want to be known for the barbecue, but we really just want to be known as a good neighborhood restaurant. And so we wanted to do something like a plate of nachos where it's great to share. You get a couple beers, a plate of nachos. We got the Spurs game on or football during football season. And then our beans are definitely what we're known for. Some people say they're a little spicy. I like the jalapeno. We do use a lot of jalapeno in there, but just really, really traditional pinto beans with bacon, jalapenos, onions, tomatoes, a lot of fresh cilantro to finish them off.
The aromatics that you play around with are so nice. It's creative, but it's also just a nice balance of flavor. You guys got to come out here. You got South Barbecue here off Ashby in San Antonio. It's a wonderful spot. It's new here. It's not new to the area though. Okay, so it's a lot of people that you're going to see that. I mean, it's just like home. It's home away from home. And you got cocktails on draft. You also got some liquor behind the bar.
Yeah.
And I got this one right here. You got beer on draft too. Grab one of these drinks right here. Cheers me real quick.
Cheers, brother.
There you go. Cheers. You guys got to come out here. This is a great spot. I'm going to go back in for this rib. This is where it's at, y'all.
Ask for freshness. Ask for flavor. Ask for APCO. Available at your local H-E-B.
Hey, it's David Elder, and today on a new episode of Texas Eats Now, we're here at the Sam Houston Center right outside of Fort Sam to go inside of a chicken joint that's serving a bone-in chicken plus some biscuits. We're going to go inside, see how they're doing it here at Honey's Chicken Joint, and we're taking you to the King William Wine Company. All that and more right now, because this is how Texas Eats. Thank Thank you so much for joining us today on a new episode of Texas Eats Now. Man, what a beautiful day. We got great food, we got great vibes, great people, and we are here live at Honey's Chicken Joint in San Antonio. And joining us right now is Chris Conger. He's one of the owners out here. Now, Chris, we know you for barbecue. I mean, you know, Smoke Shack is such a prominent fixture in San Antonio, and everything that you guys have accomplished out there, the national awards, the acclaim that you've received over there. And now to transition into a chicken joint, what was that move like for you?
Well, I mean, it's something that we've always wanted to do. I live close to this location. It used to be a Church's Chicken, and when they went out, I was like, you know, we need more bone-in chicken because everyone's, you know, switching to tenders, and that's great. We do tenders as well, but I really miss the bone-in chicken. So we spent a long time developing these recipes, and here we go.
This is amazing. Now we're going to dive into this board here coming up later in the show, but right now we're going to show you how they're actually making it. So let's go into the kitchen. Chris, we will follow
Perfect.
you.
Come on.
And what's super cool too is that it's 15% off for military members. So if you come in, we're right outside Fort Sam right here. People can come out for lunch, but it's 15% off. And you can see the biscuits right here.
Fresh homemade biscuits.
Oh my
Everything's
God.
made in-house.
Chicken right here, all the bone in.
Yep.
All of this has been cooking. You can see the fries, the tenders, the fried okra, and now the magic's happening right here. And who's joining us right now?
Yeah, this is Jovan. Jovan, he's been here for a long time. He's our master chicken maker. So right now he's breading the chicken, he's battering it, and then it goes in that flour. And
Now there's a little bit of seasoning in this process too. Could you give us a secret? What's the secret of the moment?
There's a ton of seasoning in this, and you know that's one thing that we really pride ourselves on is this mixture of flour with the seasonings. I mean, it's the perfect crunch, and the right amount of heat. It's not too hot, but it's got enough spice in it that you can taste it.
I love bone-in fried chicken. Now, after it's breaded, you got a fryer over here.
Yeah, we got a big old fancy pressure fryer. So what we do here is, you know, it's fairly simple.
Oh,
and then that goes in just like that.
There we go.
And it cooks for about 12, 13 minutes.
Wow.
So, you know, it's
Look at Javon's like, get out of the way.
Yeah, I know.
he's back here for a reason. He's kind of like,
he's a lot better at working this thing than I am. I've had a lot of problems with that, and he's a lot better than I am.
He knows what to do. We'll get out of your way right now. Now, we have about 30 seconds left right now before we're going to jump into a quick bite. But real quick, I wanted to show you guys also the biscuits being made from scratch right here. And, you know, it takes a whole team and it takes a whole family out here to put this all together, too.
This is Pryor's, PJ's daughter. And then, so, yeah, the biscuits we make every morning. We make a lot of trays throughout the day. These are drop biscuits. So not your roll-out typical pan biscuit, but it's a drop biscuit. It's a lot. It's just, I don't know, our way of doing it, and this is our favorite recipe. So,
well, I love this, Chris. Thank you for showing us. You guys, we got a quick bite right now. We got a lot more coming up.
Get all-you-can-eat sushi, grill up all the different proteins that you want, and get Chinese hot pot at a new spot in San Antonio on the far west side. This is Yummy Kitchen. Now, this spot is new, and they also have seafood boils on the inside as well, but check it out. That's the hot pot with the udon noodles, and all of the sushi is made fresh by a sushi chef in the back. The sashimi, everything sliced there right in front of you. The inside's awesome if you're going there for a lunch meeting, even a dinner date, dinner with the family. It's really nice in there. All these different options for hot pot, and look at all the different noodles, everything you can cook up. Wagyu strips too. So they have the beef Wagyu that you can either grill or you can put in the hot pot. I was blown away by the sushi. I think it's a great deal. $21 for lunch, all you can eat. Come on. Address on the screen. Go check them out. They also got drinks out there, so you can grab some of those, relax, enjoy yourself. This is a great environment, cool people, Yummy Kitchen. Here's all the pricing right there. Go check them out.
Now we're here in Southtown in San Antonio to go inside of a new restaurant that's been here for 6 months, serving up French cuisine all the way from appetizers to desserts, and they have a huge wine selection you got to see to believe. Let's go see what's in the kitchen at the King William Wine Company. Now we're here in the kitchen, and joining us right now is co-owner and executive chef Jill Arguin. And thank you so much for having us. And what is it you're making right here?
Thank you. We're finishing off our bouillabaisse, one of our most popular dishes here. We're serving it with a full lobster tail, our New Zealand mussels, and clams with cod loin.
Okay, so bouillabaisse is like one of my favorite things in the world because, you know, when you're done eating it, you get a second meal because you get the bread, and then you get to dunk the bread in. And you know what? I may be guilty a time or two of just drinking it straight like that.
That's exactly. We encourage that. It's perfect. It's exactly what we want.
With all the wine that you have out here, walk us through it. What's the first thing you do to make it?
Sure. We start with a little bit of cold butter. We are a European-style kitchen, so most of what we do here is flameless. The idea here is that everything is prepared ahead of time as much as possible, and it allows us to make sure that we're spending all the time and energy to put the love in it that your grandma would put.
So what are you throwing in right now?
Right now I'm doing a little bit of our cod loin. We want it to be nice and brown buttered because we want to get a little bit of that quick sear on it. We don't want to get it overcooked. We want to go ahead and get started with our bouillabaisse itself. This is a stock that one of our chefs makes every week. We make it on Wednesdays out of our lobster tail, which is one of our largest, most popular dishes. And these are New Zealand style mussels. We make sure we stick to things that we can track down, things we can understand, things that we can explain to people, right? It's amazing how many times somebody will come in and say, where's it from?
Yeah.
What is it up to? You know, how did you procure it? Who did you get it from? We also add a nice cold water lobster tail when we're doing this. So it's really important to us. We sous vide our lobster tails. We put them in a nice butter poach before we ever bring them to the tables or finish them off with any of our dishes. And what's really important here is we want to make sure that all we're doing is giving it that essence from the butter and from the seafood, and that we're not really cooking it anymore.
Right.
The beauty of doing the sous vide is that it retains all the moisture, it retains all the butter and all the flavors. So this is a super simple dish for us because all the work has taken place a week ago.
I tell you what, you're going to keep building off this one right here. We do have a finished one, which I'm super excited to dive into as well. So stay tuned. Coming up, we're going to go out to the dining room area. We're going to hang out at the bar, grab some wine, and look at this, chef. You're ready to rock and roll.
It is ready.
Don't go anywhere, y'all. This is how Texas eats right now. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for joining us here at Texas Eats Now. Earlier, we were in the kitchen here at Honey's Chicken Joint, and let me tell you, it's incredible. The smell of the vibrant energy that you have out here, making all the chicken, and, you know, having helpers back there too, of knowing what's going on, so everything gets made right. But I want to know, Honey's Chicken Joint, where'd the name come from?
So we called my grandmother Honey, and she was always cooking us fried chicken, and you know, we just always look forward to Sundays over there, and big family meals, and so we named it Honey's, and try and incorporate honey in as much as we can with our hot honey sauce and so forth. But we also encourage people to bring in pictures of their grandmothers and put them on the wall over there. So that's kind of a fun thing to do here. But
So actually, people have brought in pictures of their grandmother, and that's what's on the wall?
yeah, and we put it up there.
And who was the gentleman that was sneaking out of here?
BJ.
Was that BJ?
Yeah. His grandmother's up there.
Yeah, his grandmother's up there too. Yeah. You know, it's a family affair out here. Everybody's involved, and I love it. And it's all about the chicken that's right in front of us. So real quick, before we even get started, this right here, we got a chicken leg, and you got all these different seasonings. Now, this is how we do it. We're in San Antonio. I like to take a bite. I'm gonna go in. I don't want to get too messy here. I'll get right here. We're gonna put some of that juice on top. You do it like that?
Oh,
Chris?
yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Gotta have a jalapeno in South Texas.
Oh my God. Woo! Look at the steam coming off that thing.
I love that bite. That's my favorite bite. Whenever I come through, a drumstick and a biscuit, I'm good.
Is it dangerous now that you have a chicken joint that you can
It was
go
really
to?
dangerous when we were testing out recipes for 6 months. So it's like
It's the perfect amount of seasoning. The salt is really nice too. Flavor down to the bone. Great crunch on the outside. Super tender meat. Loving the jalapeno. Mac and cheese, green beans, mashed potatoes, fried okra, and these biscuits, y'all, there's a reason why they won Best New Restaurant. I'm telling you, these things right here, this is gold.
They're so good.
You could open up just a biscuit spot, and I think you guys would do just as well as you're doing here. These are incredible. Super flaky, buttery biscuits. Remember that commercial they were trying to get?
Yeah, right.
But these are really nice. And they also have a really crunchy exterior, which is really good. Now, all of these items out here, including these 2 sandwiches, these are all items that people can come out and get all throughout the day, right?
Of course, yeah.
So for lunch, if you're coming out here, military member, 15% off.
Yes, sir.
I mean, and that's great. That's all day, every day.
And we have healthy options. We have salads and wraps as well. So,
I mean, healthy is good.
right, and you can always add fried chicken to a salad or wrap.
But if you can get one of these biscuits, y'all, this is incredible.
Yeah.
This is like dessert. Now, speaking of dessert, you also have over here little fried pies.
Oh, those fried pies are good. They're dangerous too.
Now, this is the one you told me you really wanted me to try this one.
Yeah, that's our steak finger. We call that the big country. That's our steak finger sandwich with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take a bite out of this thing before we go. But you guys, I want to say a big thank you to Honey's Chicken Joint, the team out here. We got a lot more coming up. This is how Texas eats right now. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. You said it's like the best cafeteria bite you could possibly take.
That's good.
Welcome back to Texas Eats Now. We are here in Southtown at the King William Wine Company, and joining us from earlier is executive chef and co-owner Jill Araguin. Now, we were in the kitchen, and
Yes.
you were showing us the bouillabaisse.
Yes.
And that's what we have right here. Now, check this out, y'all. It's ready to rock and roll, nice and steamy and hot. Now, on the inside, you saw all the elements that we're building in there. Oh my gosh.
Yes, isn't that great?
Look how tender that
The
lobster
beautiful
is.
butter lobster is just incredible. Amazing.
Give it to me.
Amazing.
Oh, that's delicious. Oh my, that's big flavor.
That's exactly what we want.
It's buttery, great essence of seafood in there, and it really stands out how you're preparing it because it's very tender. So I'm going to start right here in the front. What's
Sure.
going on with this one?
This is our Osetra. We have a few others as well. What we're famous for, though, is our ability to teach people. So we're offering people caviar in a way that they've never had it before. We can offer 5 at one time, so they get an opportunity to try everything from paddlefish and Kaluga and Siberian all the way up to the Osetra line. And it's just a fun way for people to learn how to put it with a blini, put it with a crisp, put it with a cornet even.
We have dessert in the front right
Yes.
here. What are the 2 options you have right
So we are wine, wine, and wine. So on this side, we have our champagne and Riesling poached pear. And then we have an amazing flourless chocolate ganache cake with a red wine and cherry reduction. So this is a dish that is with our hand-pulled Italian burrata that we do bring in from Italy. We put it with some of our beets that we cure and roast in-house. We set it in a way that's sous vide. It's cooked 2 or 3 different times. The idea is that this nice yellow gold on top is really where all the flavor lives. And then we also have a foie gras butter that we serve on a little piece of brioche. That way it gives people different textures, different flavors.
These are like all the hits right
Exactly.
here that we have to go through. Now, you have 2 different plates right here with
Yes.
very thinly sliced pork. What's going on with these ones?
Sure, so these are Jamon Iberico 5J. We are only ones in town that serve the 100% 5J. We bring this in from Spain. These are the pigs that have nothing but acorn. So the beauty of having these is that it's going to literally just be melty and fall apart in your mouth, which is great.
It's the salmon carpaccio.
Exactly. We house cure it. So every week we bring in Atlantic salmon and we go put it through a process with beets, dill, some of our pickling seasonings. It cures for 2 days. We clean it up and it's got this beautiful hue, and we make a caper mustard that goes with it.
This is what I saw back in the kitchen, and I was like,
exactly.
I gotta dive into this one.
This is our côte de boeuf. It's a little bit different than you would typically experience. It is a roast. So we spend about 6 hours preparing this, putting the crust on it, baking it, putting it through its cycle. We serve it medium or medium rare. The intent is that it's giving you the marbled crust on the outside, and then on the inside you've got just this tender, mouth-watering, fall apart. Cheers. Cheers. So good.
Give him some love on that one. Bam! Okay.
Beautiful.
That's crazy. I want to pick that up in my hands and just eat it. Now, it's not just these items. You have a lot more on the menu,
Exactly.
rotating all throughout the year. Make sure you're following on social media. Make sure you're going online. I'm sure that you can have reservations. You have
Yes.
private rooms.
We
you
do.
also have areas in here where you actually have like wine, like collections where people can stash wine.
We are on a wait list. We have 84 wine lockers. We have 42 that are temperature and humidity controlled, 42 that are not. They all hold a case of wine. Every member, once a month, gets invited to a dinner that is 6 courses and 7 wine pours. Everybody has an opportunity to just spend time laughing, experimenting with new menu items. So people join the club, not because of the locker. They join the club because it is a club and they get experience with people who are in the same community and love wine.
I love it so much. Thank you for having
Thank
us
you.
out here. Address on the screen, the King William Wine Company. Now, this is a great spot to come out for date night.
Absolutely.
Cheers to you. Stay
Cheers.
tuned. We got a lot more coming up.
Thank you.
This is how Texas eats, y'all. Here we go.
Juicy, loaded, old-school burgers only at Candy's Old Fashioned Burgers in downtown San Antonio, right next to City Hall. Founded back in 2006 by Tony Vasquez and now being ran by his daughter Melissa Birdie Vasquez. This family-owned spot started in a tiny 900-square-foot building on South Flores, and they built a loyal following, one burger at a time. And chicken sandwich. You can see right here the blackened chicken sandwich. Earlier, they showed the double jalapeno cheeseburger, and I'm telling you, this one right here, the chili cheeseburger, that's the one to get. That's the family. Go check them out.
Cheers, Jason. Here we go. Oh, that is delicious. What makes this water special?
Goes through our 5-stage filter system, and it's going to give you the purest water in Texas.
Joining us right now, sales manager Jason Stevenson with Kinetico Water here in San Antonio. Now, these systems are special. I have one at my house, so I know my hair feels good, my skin feels good, my dog drinks the water. He's pretty happy. He's loving life right now. And people can actually get these systems in their house right now. But one thing that's super important is actually the message that's on the van right behind us. What's your water score? So what's so important about people knowing their water score?
Just knowing what's going on with the water. We send out a specialist and we customize and design a system for their home needs.
Now, what's the worst water score somebody could have?
Oh man, I would say a 40.
A 40?
Yes.
Have you seen that?
Yes, I've seen that.
Okay, so people can actually have a 40 in their house. They might not even know it.
They not even know it.
So you guys got to call. You can reach out right there. Information on the screen, Kinetico, and you can go in. It doesn't matter if you have a Kinetico water softener in your house or not, right? You can have even another company's water softener. You guys can still go and check.
Yeah, we'll check it and see if it's working. If it is working, we're going to let you know.
What is another tip besides the water softener, which is super important? The K5 water system. Why should people get those in their house?
It's going to produce 39 gallons of water for you, so it's going to provide all your water needs for you. Great for cooking, like you said, your pet dog. Definitely the animals are going to love it. I have red-eyed tree frogs and lizards, and they love the K5 water.
I have a leopard gecko.
Yep.
The leopard gecko drinks the water as well. So shout out Leo back at the house right there. Now, the lizard's getting it, dog's getting it, we're drinking it as well.
Yeah.
And like you said, we're using it to cook actually. We boil pasta in the water, which you wouldn't believe it, but when you change the level and the quality of water, it changes your whole life. And I love that because you can upgrade your life by upgrading your water. And there's actually a deal that you guys have right now in San Antonio for people that can scan the QR code, right?
Yes. So the deal is when you buy an XP unit, you will receive the actual K5 for free, a mop filter, 5 bags of salt, absolutely free.
I was about to do a spit take right there. That's a big deal.
Yes.
That's huge. And then, so what is the overall value on something like that?
$2,400 value.
$2,400. You could put that money back in your pocket. You could sign up. You get a water softener. You get the K5 reverse osmosis water system in your house as well. You're getting fresh, clean water. Skin's feeling good. Everybody's hair's looking good. I'm telling you, my hair's, it's looking, it usually looks good, but it's looking real good right now. But it's as easy as that. You guys are busy. You guys got orders going out all day, every day.
Yes.
So you guys got to make sure you jump on this deal because it's not forever, right?
Correct.
So make sure you call the number, scan the QR code, go online, schedule an appointment. Kinetico will go out to your house, out to your business, and make sure you have the best quality water in San Antonio. Cheers to you,
Cheers.
Jason. Thank you for having me. Can we get more? Today's episode of Texas Eats Now. We had such fun out here over at Honey's Chicken Joint, and thank you to King William Wine Company. To find out more information, go to TexasEatsTV.com. Follow us on social media at Texas Eats TV, and 15% off military members out here at Honey's Chicken Joint. You guys, the chicken's great. Thank you so much for having us out here. Yeah, let's go. And don't forget, you got to get the chicken tenders and the biscuits, y'all. This is the bite. Probably amazing. Fine, bro. We're here at Eddie's Taco House off Thousand Oaks doing a chorizo taste test with Apco Chorizo. Let's see what people think. Have you ever tried Apco Chorizo before?
No, I haven't.
Let us know what you think. Go for it. What do you think?
I'm very particular when it comes to chorizo. There's a lot of flavor in it.
You can taste it. It's not greasy.
And it's great with everything, tacos or chalupas.
It's my go-to brand.
My HEB knows best.
You can order this at HEB though.
No, for real. That's crazy.
Joining us right now, sales manager Jason Stevenson with Kinetico Water here in San Antonio. These systems are special. I have one at my house, so I know my hair feels good, my skin feels good, my dog drinks the water, and there's actually a deal that you guys have right now in San Antonio.
When you buy an XP unit, you will receive the actual K5 for free, a mop filter, 5 bags of salt, absolutely free.
And make sure you have the best quality water in San Antonio. Cheers to you,
Cheers.
Jason.